So, one of my earliest inspirations, there's this crazy story. I was in Kuwait. This is 1970s. So it must have been, well, actually probably early 80s. I come across this book. It's a translation. It has this title, Ana wa Huwa, which years from then, I find out it's Arabic for the original Italian, which is Io e lui, I and him. A fascinating novel by Alberto Moravia. First published, I believe, in 1971. And so it was translated to Arabic, and it was just amazing in Arabic. In the language, it was just incredible. I just inhaled it. That's exhibit one of the story. Then, now we're in, must have been 1999, or maybe 2000. I'm working in Syria, in the United Nations Development Program. And it's this building at the time that was situated in this neighborhood called Abu Rumman. My mom actually worked there at one point. She wasn't working there when I was working there. But the point is, it had a garage, and this garage had been transformed into the FAO, that's a UN agency based in Rome, and IFAD headquarters. Why, I have no idea. Point is, that's where it was. And the person in charge, his name is Nabil Mahani. Really distinguished gentleman. But as far as I knew, he was involved with agriculture and food and the United Nations, and he was based in this garage. And I would come out of the building and go into the garage to visit him sometimes, because it was nice to talk to him. So one day we were having this talk, and I was like, I read this book once, Arabic. I just wish other people can translate like this. And he said, what book are you referring to? And I say, Ana wa Huwa, right? Io e lui, I and him. And he says, I translated this book. I'm like, what? Oh my God! And suddenly, this image I had of myself being transplanted in a world that I don't belong to, because I always thought of myself as, you know, here, I'm the author, the poet, and I mean, what am I here? A bureaucrat at the UN doing boring stuff. And here's the translator, Ana wa Huwa, and there he is in front of me. And he wasn't just any translator. He actually knew Alberto Moravia, because his story was that his father had sent him to Rome to study engineering. And he ended up studying directing. Then the world turns around and he goes back to the UN. But he knew him, and he actually, so his translation came out only months after the original publication in 1971. So his came out, I think the original was in August and his was in November, which is absolutely crazy. And just superb Arabic, honestly beautiful. That's the story. And I should add, the story has a lot of erotic scenes, but you would never have imagined meeting Nabil. You know, here he is, this distinguished gentleman in this UN office. You know, he was worlds away from that. Yeah, so that's the story.